narrow streets in our neighborhood, and sometimes
You have to switch.
very rarely is there a sidewalk, so
Right.
I will trade her inside.
Okay, so we generally start with one side, because a lot of this is about the dog learning your body language. So we start with one side, because believe it or not, you're not symmetrical. you do things differently on your left and your right. So we start with the dog on one side, and then when the dog has kind of learned how things work in general, then we can move them over and try on the other side, or start on the other side. Okay, so if the dog is going to be on your left, then your right fist goes through the leash handle. And any slack gets draped over your wrist, loosely.
That means slack.
Slack,
That's over this wrist?
left wrist. I'm sorry, right wrist. I'm looking at you backwards.
Oh.
So, see your right wrist? It's attached to your right hand, right there. That hand, yeah, that one.
I'm sorry, what did you?
Drape the slack over your wrist, right?
Right.
And now push your right wrist against your middle.
Oh.
Your middle, the middle of you,
Your belly.
Oh.
right here.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't like to point out people's anatomy necessarily.
Oh, come on. Well, it makes it easy.
Like around your belly.
There you go.
Okay, the left hand doesn't touch the leash.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna dip into your food stash. You're gonna put a bit of food between your thumb and your forefinger. And you're gonna use that to lure her into position by placing it in front of her nose and then moving her around until she's right next to you. Okay, so put the food in front of her nose. No, she gets distracted. Slowly! She cannot follow you. All right, so you can't do that because why? Because your leash.
Now the leash is behind me, yeah.
Correct, so now you have to rotate. There you go. So we try to not lure the dog all the way around behind us because then your leash gets all boxed up in there. So we have to bring her around to your side. See if you can get her to put it right by her nose. And then bring her around. She's like, what happened?
Here.
Does she have any food allergies that we know about?
No.
Okay, good. All right, so that's pretty good right there. Okay? And so let's pay for that again. What we're doing is we're reinforcing her being in the correct position next to you. She's sort of bass backwards at this point.
Yeah.
But okay, no pulling. Right,
No,
left hand
no
never
pulling.
touches the leash. Ever, ever, ever. Pretend that it's electrified and you can't touch it. Okay?
Now
And
we're
you feel super handicapped. Okay, one more time. No, we're reinforcing her for being right next to you. All right. Now the next bit you're going to bring out of your bag. You're going to put it in front of your in front of her nose. Go ahead and do that. Oops, she stepped out of position. So now we have to fix that by repositioning her.
Come on. All right, back this way.
Go slow.
Yeah. Go on.
Put it right by her nose and drag her around by the nose.
Go on.
Very good.
Right.
Hey,
Okay.
good
And then
job.
quickly get another one down there.
Okay.
Okay.
And,
Good
Now next
job.
one, quickly get another one down there, but don't give it to her.
all right.
And you're going to take one step forward. Look at that.
What?
Walked on a loose leash. Okay, repeat that. Now the longer you wait in between, the more likely she is to
Sit.
step out in front. So get that food in front of her nose, quickly, and then take a step. Okay? Now get another bit in front of her nose. You're going to make a quarter turn to your right once your food is extended. Go ahead. Okay? Don't walk her too close to things because she's liable to stop and explore. Good.
Oh, sorry, dropped it.
It goes slow in the beginning. It's easier to start this indoors when there's nothing going on. She's actually very attentive, which is good. Good. One step. Okay, try to keep your hand rather close to your leg.
We're over here. Okay.
Okay, reposition.
Oh, look what she's doing.
Mhm.
And turn on.
He's like, hi, I forgot you're over there.
Yeah. Good girl.
All right.
Good girl.
It's in little walk step.
Try to keep your hand rather close to your leg. You're doing all new weird things, so you're gonna make mistakes. Who cares? You're doing good.
Rah, rah, I think you're doing great.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You want to keep your thumb kind of close to your thigh. And that keeps her moving out from next to you.
They're tiny pieces.
I know, all we have left over was from puppy class. from
Yeah, and I
last
was
night.
gonna bring someone, I totally
That's
left the house
okay,
without
we can
anything.
cut up more if we
I
have
do
to.
have some, but it would have been gone by now.
Typically for a dog this size, the stuff we use is about the size of a green pea.
Mm-hmm.
And it's chicken or cheese or bits of beef or whatever kind of meat you have hanging around.
Red cheese left out.
Okay, reposition. Let me try something